Hello, my name is Jenny, and I am observing and participating in a high school social studies classroom this semester. After being in the classroom for 2 weeks, I already have an idea of how the field classroom will be this semester. I am there for 2 class periods, the first one being government and the second one being economics. The government class has 18 students and the economics class has 16 students. I noticed both classes contain students who are Caucasian and Hispanic, but all of them that I am aware of speak English in the academic setting. The students all seemed to be friendly with each other and they were very active and engaged during class. They have assigned seating, but they do still collaborate with their peers and talk to their peers frequently during class. During the first week, I observed instructional techniques such as reading, an academic game, and inquiry-based learning. The government class was instructed to read a textbook and answer questions as they went along. This created an opportunity for students to think critically about what they were reading and physically writing the information down as they went along. During the second week, the government class played a game called Cranium, where the students got into groups and played roles of judges, people in Congress, and a president. They had to follow the rules and instructions while playing the game, but this also allowed them to be super interactive with the content material. The economics students in week 1 were formally assessed by taking an exam of the knowledge they had been learning and recalling so far in the semester. They took the exam online and were able to save their progress and continue it next class if they could not finish it during the current class period. Mr. Smith, the teacher, allowed many opportunities for inquiry-based learning. The economics students were asked to act as an economist and problem-solve supply and demand scenarios. The activity that they were participating in was a circular flow simulation, which they made observations and investigated trades between goods with their peers. I observed reading and writing development in the classroom over the course of 2 visits. Students were reading and evaluating mathematical symbols in their economics class. They had to solve similar questions repeatedly using those symbols. Students were also asked to complete a test bonus activity that required them to write in the empty diagram boxes additional information about particular quiz questions. Students were motivated in the classroom and engaged in the literacy aspect of the classroom. The teacher offered candy to students who willingly raised their hands to answer recall questions before they focused in on their assignment for the class. While the students were playing the game Cranium, they were motivated by competition and it encouraged them to collaborate with their groups in order to win. Since it is a high school classroom with majority of the students being boys, it was a clever motivation technique to keep them engaged with the content material. Students were also motivated through reading and writing because they were able to do the test bonus that included diagrams they were supposed to fill out. Since the literacy aspects were included into the test bonus, students were more motivated to complete it in case they did not receive a test score that they were hoping for. Overall, after being in the classroom for 2 weeks, I've already had an opportunity to observe these strategies and techniques that Mr. Smith uses in his classroom, and I'm excited to continue visiting on Wednesdays.